I have muted then. I think he's got the sword from Kael'thas or whatever. Might just make more sense to have the warrior two-handed tank. This is my last rep run, I think, before I get revered. And I should be able to do Heroic Botanica and Mechanars. How the fuck did I pull? Ears ringing. So what are you guys doing today? Just put war drums? Just need mana real quick. Nerd word. Approximately. Fuck. Can I get a res? God damn it, dude. I was trying to keep that mage alive, and I didn't know. I thought I had to get within melee range. I didn't know they blew up. Helpful if I had more than fucking 5,000 health. I really do only have 5,000 health. Oh no. What are you doing with the thing? No. The elevator. All that boss drops is a Stellaris, what the fuck it's called, every time. Every goddamn time. Does it ever get better, guys? Does it ever get better? Make stupid voices, right? Do I know people that make stupid voices or what? Some of my best friends get paid to make stupid voices. Like, way more than they should, right? A lot of them do. Actually, here's the thing: is the discrepancy, the pay discrepancy between the ones that deserve it and the ones that don't. You know what I mean? God damn it. And the thing is, like, it's so strange to think you see all these AI. I know this is like different than voice over artist or whatever, but well, some of them get paid for other reasons and then make stupid voices just for fun, I guess. But the idea that like it's so strange to think that like how much somebody gets paid is usually supposed to be like some sort of algorithm based on their productivity output, like what they provide, their intelligence, their ability to communicate. It's hard to believe that after all these years of humankind, like all of human civilization, that just suddenly, like out of the middle of nowhere, all of the world's best of the best, so to speak, are all suddenly all these people getting paid obnoxious amounts through AI and all that stuff. Like the world's best minds. It's like how strange is it that they all managed to find themselves working in artificial intelligence? You're like, yeah, it's probably a bubble, at least in that sense that like the amount of money that's flowing around, or like I don't think what some of these people are getting paid for is a fair measure of their actual value. You're like, because you would sit there and say like, well, these people all must be just the best, smartest people ever. I'm like, no, they aren't. And I know because I'm one of them, and I'm not. Well, here I'm not getting paid either, but I know I'm an idiot. Um, so yeah, but I'm my own worst critic too. So, but the thing is, joke aside, right? But I am a retard. You would think though that like, well, these people must be the people that are the smartest, most capable, can do the most work, provide the most value, lift the most mental weights or whatever, you know what I mean? Like get shit done, kind of grease the skids and make things happen kind of people. You're like, well, we've really yet to see that from like except for just a few. You're like, so how much of that is the fact that to some degree or another, at least in the labor value discrepancy department, if that is a thing, are we in a bubble for that kind of thing? Like that part of it, I believe we are. The overall thing, though, I don't believe we are. You know what I mean? Like the overall tried and true idea, I think is great, but in reality, when you see how much people are getting paid, um, are they really worth what they're getting paid? You're like, probably not, really, because quite literally nobody on planet Earth is worth what they're getting paid for some of this shit, right? Uh, and that being said, though, the overlaps are where the bubble exists, I think, right? Not where the real meat and potatoes of it is. I think that's all like undervalued currently. I really do. And we'll probably see that for sure in the next 10 to 15 years that yeah, no, that all this shit was like way undervalued. But you get what I'm saying about the specific individuals you see getting paid like billions and billions of dollars to do whatever. You're kind of like, it seems a bit frivolous. Incanter's Cowl. Well, I've got all this stuff already. Why are we even on Master Looter? We've got a Capucha de Zumber. Yeah, go for it. But you get what I'm saying. And what happened to SpaceX so far is exactly what everybody knew was going to happen to SpaceX. I'm just surprised, and I know I'm not like a doom and gloom kind of guy. We're like, oh yeah, obviously the thing's not down and out. It's probably more fairly valued or assessed. It's probably still overpriced, really, for now. But that's part of investing. Like I said, people purchase stocks in Elon's companies because it's like, hey, I bought a ticket to the Elon show, right? You get to watch him talk about stuff. You know what I mean? And hypotenuse about the future and everything. And you get to participate in the decentralized theater of it all. And but that being said, the thing is like I don't know what like the technical terms are for what constitutes a bubble or what doesn't, but I can tell you where it is. Is the overlaps and then the amount to certain people that are totally not worth what they're getting paid or what they're getting paid for. Right. So that's my 2 cents on the matter. If you have it, if you want it, if you want my opinion. Do you guys want my opinion? This guy's baffled. Baffled somebody wants to hear his opinion about something. I've gone my whole life without anybody ever asking me for my opinion. Are you sure? Are you sure you want my opinion? God damn it. That's not me. I don't know what it is. In my mind, that's what I sound like, dude. My internal voice, either that or some old black guy. This is my two internal dialogue modes. Whatever that song is. 36, 42, 38. That's either me or are you sure you guys want my opinion? I have like two modes. That's all I have. This is my two internal dialogues, voice settings. Old black guy and nervous as a seahorse kind of guy. Neurotic, nervous as a seahorse guy. Oh. Right. I seem to make it all right though. Oh. Anyway, try and try and queue for some dungeons. Oh, he hard reserve the abacus. Okay. Open the dark portal. 70 priests can heal or DPS. Alright, I can heal. Kedgar. Come on now. Flubby Tub. That's quite the name. What is the tank's gear like? Right, it's like Tone Loc. Right, that's my other inner dialogue voice is Tone Loc. Or with George Clinton or whatever his name is. Old black jazz musician, old black funk musician, right? I have two modes, right? Down, 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 down. See the brick house. Fly to the wrong place. Are we doing Steam Vaults? Are you challenging me to a deathmatch? That's the thing. Of all the shit that I'm not privy to, what I would hate to see more than anything is, not to say out of an act of desperation, but where people that have developed Leah for as long as they have decide that, like, well, things just aren't working out. We might as well just merge with somebody, or like just join up with another guy, or try to come up with a team of people that all have a, you know what I mean, already have an AI or whatever. Like, I just don't like that idea. I really don't. I feel like at this point in time, based on what I've seen, that any other place except for this one place is not going to be the right place for Leah, really. You know what I mean? Because I think any amount of like having to team up with other people in crypto and having to, like, hey, and try to dress it up like it's some kind of like, well, what we thought was best for you guys, right? In reality, it's like, well, that's like an act of desperation. And I don't know, man. I wish everything works out, but it sucks to think that, like, because there are going to be people like, um, that, not to say that don't carry their weight, but have different ideas of what this should look like in the future and everything, and only a limited technical ability to provide that sort of thing. And I think that at this point in time, where people's prowess is being underappreciated for other people's, I guess, ingenuity or whatever, or their pre-existing sort of business relationships and ability to keep the lights on and all that stuff. I don't want somebody that can find like some sort of strategic, like actual partner, as far as like traditional business is concerned, to be the reason why their thing succeeds over something that was actually better. You know what I mean? And I hate the idea that, like, well, I can't imagine that happening. I really can't, but I hope it doesn't, because I know how people get when they're like, not necessarily deaf, but community members and people that have been around a while. They just like, well, do something, do something. Like, sometimes it's best just to do nothing. You really, I mean, sometimes you have to fucking not do anything at all. And I just worry that, like, enough of those do something. Like, let me guess, can you tell me what your name is? Can I see what your face looks like? No, no. Okay, then you're probably a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Just some dickhead on the internet with an opinion. Then, no, I swear I've been here doing blah 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 blah. I'm like, you have to have a very good reason then. You know what I mean? And I don't think that you do. And there are some that do. And I'm just saying it. General consensus is there's a reason why, and the people that have that sort of opinion but can't show their face and can't give their name is because they're full of shit. And some specifically more than others, but with no citable security reason or risk or anything like that, then there's absolutely no reason to sit there and pretend like you can't fucking show your face online. Really, in all honesty, all the other people do it. You know what I mean? All these other people have to do it. I know at some point in time someone, like, without a citable reason for it though, I just, yeah, it's all shifty. That's all. It's like, well, why? Because then you can't be credentialed. You know what I mean? Your story falls apart. You aren't who you say you are. You know what I mean? You're full of shit. So, of course, I've got a problem with people like that having an opinion. And, well, not to say them having an opinion, but I really, and I don't know, like, I don't know specifically if anybody does have that opinion or not, but I get the impression that there's always going to be a percentage of the crowd that pretends that there's some sort of secret agent that is a fucking liar, and is going to try and convince people to do things that are only self-suiting to them or self-serving to them, and have nothing to do with the ultimate benefit of the project, right? And like shitting on 10 or 11,000 token holders is not a good idea in the name of appeasing one or two people. Like sometimes the most vocal people when it comes to that kind of thing, or that's because that's all they have. You know what I mean? Their ability to be vocal and their ability to actually provide anything of substance is non-existent because all the obvious reasons. So I hope this tank has enough gear. Well, yeah, so just be careful on aggro and stuff. Good God, yeah, I know that mage has got all tier 5. Right. I'm assuming the guy in all tier 5 knows how to sheep. Awesome. God damn it. Did it resist? Like where the fucking... This is gonna be tough. Mitigate, please. Can hardly see my fucking screen, dude. God damn it. Those are kind of tough. Um, cool. I mean, I think we got this for sure. It's just we have two sheep and a trap, so yeah, we should have plenty of DPS. That guy's over there picking flowers, it looks like. Hey, guy. Nice of you to join us. Really? Why? Why? Sure shitting because I can't heal. Ugh. Fucking goddamn it, all this shit's running around now. He's like running for the exit. Logged off. Yeah, yeah, I know, man. It's just, it pisses me off tremendously. Because the thing is that, and I know the people that aren't fucking retarded know better, but where, yeah, never mind. It's more than just showing up every day. Why? Are you serious? Any reason? Any reason for that? I'm already here. Healing. We fucking cleared 3 pulls. The guy kicks me from the group, says, "I've got a guildie." Like, I don't give a fuck about your guild. Yeah, what a shyster, dude. Yeah, that shit pisses me off. Oh shit. Oh man. They have 2 priests, and he goes, "We need a healer." Like, or he said, "You need DPS." Yeah, whatever. Well, shit. It's like impossible to get away from all this shit. I don't want to have to hearth and then. Good God, dude, what is wrong with people? One after another. Right, Jerry? I hope I can heal this guy. Oh man, it's not looking good. This is not looking good all of a sudden. There's 100 horde out there. Just my luck, I'll be the one to get kicked from the group, despite the fact that. It's worth a try. If these guys know what they're doing, then Um, we should, I guess, be able to do it. Do we have a mage? There's so much sunlight on my screen right now, I can hardly fucking see what's going on. We've all got pretty much the same shitty gear as each other, so um, yeah, I don't know how we want to do this. I don't know if Nogs are immune or not. Yikes. Yeah, I know, like, stand somewhere better, but I didn't think the thing would turn and hit me. I thought he attacked both of them or something. That's lame. Hit me for all my health plus 30 damage. Uh, stand somewhere better, I guess. That was lame. Yeah, I guess just stand somewhere better. I figured he'd have more than no aggro at all on the other thing, but I guess he fairy fired one and then I thought, I don't know. Obviously, he didn't get a chance to swipe him or whatever, but I didn't think I would get aggro doing nothing. I was in a kind of a tight spot when the guy ran right over me. Yikes, man. Well, I'm not the only one here with shitty gear, so. But then again, getting one shot for my entire health bar. Plus 30 health. Yeah, that's lame. At least I didn't give up after just one attempt. Yeah, last try. Fair enough. It's one of those things where, like, I can ask, well, how good is everybody's gear? And then, well, blah, 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 right? It's like sometimes you just have to join a group and hope it works, or else you'll never get the shit done, you know? You just think more people would be leveling alts and doing heroics. Is it? Heroics aren't based on your layer, I don't think. So it's kind of. They are sappable. Are you making a soul shard? Well, in all honesty, man, like I guess the sap broke, got a pat. Yeah, I healed as much as I could. I know more healing wouldn't people wouldn't have died if I had more healing, but it's like oh, everybody's taking so much damage if the tank's tanking, right? I can only do so much to keep everyone alive. Lame. Just do arenas or battlegrounds or whatever. I understand like not being able to do the shit, but on the very first one we had a group and everything, like healing the thing just fine. In all honesty, right? And the tank left, and the guy that kicked me for his guilty, whatever, fucking retarded. We were doing it just fine, you know. I know my gear could be get better, but I have to get it somehow. You know what I mean? And I would say 1270 healing is more than enough. Yeah, it's all pre-best in slot blues and pre-best in slot Karazhan. So yeah, I don't know. There's hollowed hand wraps and crowns somewhere. Let's see where the crown and hand wraps drop. Drops off of the Arcatraz, not non-elite. So non-heroic Arcatraz. And what's the stats on it? 57 healing. It's less healing. So yeah, I don't really know. Healing, healing. I guess let's do arenas or PvP. I had to get a healing set from that anyway, so fucking bright, dude. Anyway, I'll be right back.